What's up, guys, and welcome back to Savage Garden. Today we're going to be mixing our own potting soil. Check it out. So if you're watching this video, I want to start off by saying mixing your own potting soil is effective and mostly cost effective if you're doing a large amount of pots. If you have a lot of these 5-gallon buckets like I do and you plan on mixing your own soil, it comes out way more effective and a lot cheaper than it does just buying straight up potting soil, because that gets very expensive if you're doing as many plants as I normally do. So just rule of thumb, if you're doing like 2 or 3 buckets, don't worry about it, just buy the potting soil. But if you're doing a massive amount, 10, 6, 8 buckets, it comes out more effective to mix your own soil, and that's what we're going to show you how to do in this video. Alright guys, so the things you're going to need to have to start your own potting mix, or at least the kind of potting mix that I like for fruits and vegetables for my outdoor garden, is going to be, I always start off with the black cow. That's a cow manure. It's just fertilizer. It's the stuff that's going to really feed your plants. I use pretty much this dry peat moss. What it's good for is for when your potting mix starts to take on water, it holds the water, so your potting, we even got the picture. So what it does is it allows your potting mix to keep that moisture that it has in it. So even the days maybe you forget the water the plant, or if you water maybe a little later, there's still going to be moisture in that plant. It's going to be great. The last thing is the cheapest potting mix you can find. Since you're adding all these things to your potting mix, I normally go with whatever's the cheapest or whatever's on sale, and I mix these 3 equal parts, and that's pretty much how I do my own potting mix. I add other things depending on what I'm growing, but this is the basis of how I do my potting mix, and I'll show you guys how I mix it up. All right, that's pretty much what your mix is going to end up looking like. Here's all over the place, but this is what your mix is going to end up looking like. As you can see, come a little closer. Right now it's really dry. There's a little moisture in here from the black cow, but for the most part the peat moss really takes all that out and makes this a very dry mix. So when you decide you're going to plant it, you got to do a little pre-moisten just to get this potting mix wet. But this container mix is going to do a good job of holding on to moisture and really allowing that plant to grow as well as possible. Let's get up here because I don't want to get all that container mix in my hair. But this is what your finished product is going to look like. I use this for all my grow plants. Anything I put in a container is going to get this mix. This is the basis of all my grows. So take time, look at this later if you have to, reference it later. I do add amendments to depending on what I'm growing. Certain vegetables, certain fruit need more nitrogen, all that stuff. I adjust from there, but this is the basis of all my plants. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You've been watching Savage Garden. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned and watch how we grow these plants. And I hope you're doing it at home. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. We out. Okay, so let's just say I ended the video a little prematurely. I want to start by literally telling you guys how much I was able to fill with that wheelbarrow. I was able to fill 4 buckets completely to the top, or well, not completely. I only wanted to fill them 3 inches from the top, so I got 4 of them filled 3 inches from the top. And I also want to talk about one of the most frequently asked questions I've always received. I just want to answer in this video right now. Most people talk about the holes at the bottom. Won't that allow the soil to fall straight through? No, and any soil that goes through the bottom is going to be minuscule. I mean, it's almost unmeasurable. And once you water this soil down, it will compact and you will lose almost no soil once the plant has started to grow. So those are 2 things I really wanted to cover, is the amount of soil I was able to get from that wheelbarrow, which filled 4 buckets, and that yes, you still drill your holes before you put in any of this dirt. So that's going to be pretty much it for the video. Again, I'm Eric Lee. You're watching Savage Garden. We out. I'm just playing as a garden thing. All right, guys, later.